Hello everyone, my name's David Farquharson. I'm chairman of Africat UK. I've got the privilege at the moment to be back at wonderful Okanjima, which is the home of the Africat Foundation in Namibia. I became chairman about 5 years ago when I first visited Africat, and it was obvious that something special was going on here. One of the most challenging of all issues is human-wildlife conflict. Of course, it's very easy for us, living in the UK, to preach the conservation message. It's wonderful to go on holiday, meet the wonderful local people, experience their hospitality, and see truly magnificent animals in their natural habitat. For the local community, just managing to eke out a living, these animals, living in close proximity, are killers that ruin their livelihoods and threaten their families. So how does Africat address this? One way, a very important way, is education. Africat has helped build a school at Okanjima, which covers both children and adult education, both in terms of children who are based here and from further afield when they come at weekends. This, of course, makes the children and adults, among many other things, realise just how important conservation is. A stark reality is that these predators will not survive without human buy-in. Essentially, if we don't want them here, there won't be any predators left in Africa within, say, 50 years. Africat North is based to the west of Etosha National Park and represents some of the world's most unforgiving terrain where human-wildlife conflict is at its worst. This is where the Lion Guardian project that Africat sponsors is proving so important. Most communities there seek solutions to the conflict between humans and predators, but struggle to overcome the reactive vicious circle where killing them seems the only way. All solutions are short-term because they have to be. This is Jackson, a Lion Guardian who I was fortunate to spend time with in April. He's a local community representative who is passionate about conservation and enhancing the community that he lives in. In those northern communities, Africat build kraals for farmers to keep their livestock in at night, which significantly reduce livestock losses, pay for GPS collars for lions, so we can warn the communities when lions are approaching, and men like Jackson, trusted and respected, liaise with the communities to ensure that this all works most effectively. The salaries of Jackson and 4 other Lion Guardians, of just over £120 each month, are paid for by Africat donors. I have seen firsthand the amazing difference that their work makes. The schools in the north are more primitive still. There's much passion for education, both in teachers and students of all ages, but as yet, most community schools are intense. When the rains come, materials can get ruined, and when it's too hot, the sun can burn. One of our main projects this year is to build a much wished for bricks and mortar school in one of the northern communities. It's not just education here. We have amazing veterinary facilities that are paid for by fantastic donors from all over the world. Of course, it's the real aim of Africat to keep predators wild and free, because of course that's where they function best, and it's just phenomenal to see them, as I've experienced many times over at Africat. However, some of predators need rehabilitation, and a smaller amount even still, just after rehabilitation, cannot make it back into the wild. Africat has a great program for those predators as well. Indeed, they're kept here at Africat, and we have a great research team who help and work with these what we call carnivore ambassadors to improve our understanding of the way these predators respond to many things. For example, their stress responses, how they respond to certain illnesses, how they deal with certain types of human interaction. This is of course vitally important because we can feed back these research, the results results of these research projects into our communities and into our overall understanding of how predators behave both in captivity and out there in the wild. And this of course can only be good for everyone. It can improve education, it can improve the lives of the predators themselves, and of course just help, among many other things, to preserve a great Namibia. Your help in terms of what you can give financially or in any other way is absolutely vital here, and the important thing is that anything you give will be immediately measurable, and you'll be able to see undoubtedly the fantastic results of any financial or other help that you might be able to give.